Hey, welcome back to Patriot Knife and Tool Works. Dwayne here at the desk on a beautiful Wednesday. You had a bunch of thunder showers and rain. It's awesome. Going into fall, man, my favorite time of year. Get out and deer hunt, hit the woods. I love it. Been busy the last few days, my friends. A lot of family things going on. I'm still inventorying my knife collection. I got had a bunch of my inventory in my folding hunters right now. Had a bunch of them laid out. Took photograph of it. It's on my iPad here now, and then it's in my log book and stuff. So I'm putting those away. But you know, I've had watched. I subscribe to a lot of channels. You know, the YouTube algorithm can be kind of crazy. Sometimes some of the guys I subscribe to, man, I never get notifications. It's crazy. You know how it is. But anyway, and I've watched lately. It seems like a lot of the collectors and knife guys that have some channels have been kind of sharing about, you know, just kind of reflecting on why do we collect? Do I have too many knives? Or if I was to sell my knives, what would be the 5 knives that I would keep? Or what would be the 1 knife that I would keep? And stuff. I've got, you know, just I think everybody's in different places in life, and we're all, you know, we're different ages. I think when you get a little older, you reflect more on things like this, and you realize, you know what, I'm just a caretaker. What am I going to do with this stuff? I know my brother Terry over at Terry's Knives and Man Stuff, he's working on downsizing. And, you know, and that's kind of why I'm doing this. You know, I'm making this kind of an inventory deal to make it easier for me, kids and the grandkids. When I decide, okay, what knife do you want? I'm going to sell these or whatever I may do. The bottom line is, you know, I try to keep in mind, you know, all these things are just material things. God has much better things on the other side of all this. All these blessings, just got to keep in mind that, you know, we're just caretakers of them. And so, that being said, when I was pulling out all these big folding hunters, these were in the bag with them, and I forgot I even had these. So I'm going to share those real quick with you. These are old slip joints that I've restored that needed a lot of work. And keeping that in mind, I want to share a quick channel with you that I stumbled on a couple weeks ago. And this guy does fantastic restoration on knives. One Dot Daily. Just got a little over 100 subscribers, but man, this guy does good work on knife restoration, man. Pocket knives and stuff. Check his channel out, man. One Dot Daily. Give him a shout. Check his channel out. The quality of his work is pretty amazing. A younger guy and doing nice work, man. So I thought I'd just share that with you. Give him a check out. All right. Yeah, so here's some old knives that were tucked away and I forgot that I had. I'm glad I'm doing this inventory because these are going to get inventoried too. Let's just take a look. I love the old stuff because I'm an old guy, I guess. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But I like the old stuff. So we'll start over here with this one here. This is a neat knife. This is Lakeside Cutlery Company stamp. This knife here was in a box of broken knives. The scales were broken on it. This blade was kind of jacked up. This blade was mostly full. So I decided to pick it up. I think I paid $5 for it or something like that, $4 or $5, and I made some stag scales for it. Did all the restoration on it. It's tight, man. This knife is tight. But yeah, Lakeside Cutlery, man. Cool knife. So Lakeside Cutlery was a brand of Montgomery Ward's. Yeah. And the Lakeside brand for Montgomery Ward's was kind of one of their, near their top of the line tools and knives and hardware. So this knife here dates anywhere between 1920 and 1930. I think it leans more towards 1920. 100-year-old knife. Listen to this snap. Yeah. Yeah, I did the stag work on it. And cool knife. Cool carry. Let's look at another one here. I picked this up over on the Oregon coast a few years ago. Blades are kind of dinged up, but this is an old Western States. Yeah, a lot of use, but you know what? I didn't pay nothing for this one either. But I love this old knife. I think I might have had to stabilize the old worn stag handles a little bit or something. But there's that Western States stamp right there. Yeah, nice old Stockman. 100-year-old knife. Yeah, I had to clean the blades up on that one. Here's another Western States. Stamps are kind of almost wore off. I can barely see them with a loop. This is just a smooth bone here, Western States. And had a serious chip here I kind of cleaned up, and then I replaced the bone on this side here. Was missing bone. There was no bone on that side, so I replaced that. And blades are a little better on this one. Good snap on this knife still. Yeah, blades are awesome. Yeah, another old bone Stockman, man. Cool knife. These are great care. I love these old knives. I like fixing them up and working on them. Here's an old Remington Easy Opener. There's another one I didn't pay hardly anything for. It was in a box of knives, and this blade was jacked up. So I worked on it, profiled. It still has a nick left. Circle Remington from the 30s. Killer snap on this pup. Pretty much full blade there. Just awesome green bone. Yeah, another great carry there. I really dig this. I love these oldies here. This one here is probably from 1900. Valley Forge Cutlery Company. Yeah. Newark, New Jersey. Pretty much full blade there, close to it. I replaced that blade there. Hammer brand, yeah. So it's a, yeah, it's kind of a misfit knife here, but I wanted to carry it, and I wanted it to have two usable blades, so I replaced that one there. And this is an old Henkel's Twin Works, and I replaced this blade here, because the green bone on this one was perfect condition. This blade, this Henkel's blade was perfect, you know, near full. Same with the main blade here. And so I ended up replacing this blade. But this is a true Whittler. You can see it right there, split back Whittler. And I think I've got a little issue with it here, but there's no snap on these two blades here. And I think it's just because of the brass in here and the way this split design is made. It's okay. I'm good with it. It's a good carry, usable knife. So, yeah, folks, I'm getting ready to really do some videos out in the little mini logging museum, my little Woodsman's Corner. I'm expanding it, kind of going through my axe collection, tool collection too, having fun inventorying all this stuff. Think it's just a cool thing to do. I'm just a caretaker of this stuff. I love the history on it more than anything, I think. You know, carrying an old knife like this, knowing this knife is 100 years old, is just kind of fun, kind of enjoyable. Thanks for watching, everybody. God bless. Happy Wednesday to all my friends. Catch you next time.